We live in an era where science fiction is becoming reality. Biotech in the real world is nothing like what you see in video games. AI has been used in medicine for a while now, and 2018 is shaping up to be the year it could become an industry game changer. Biotech is a cutting-edge industry that employs science to develop products in the healthcare, food production, and fuel sectors. A recent study by The Economist found that the value of one leading biotech index had increased by 5 times in just 10 years, and by $27 billion last year. This is during a time when the number of companies in this area has more than doubled and total investments have exceeded $27 billion. This latest article will explore the reasons why biotech is becoming more popular all around the world. Stick with us and find out. Number 1. Biotechnology is at the front line of fighting COVID-19. It's given us new insights into how to fight it, and that fundamentally sets up all of our chances for success. That's why biotechnology is the top item on this list. The biotech industry is behind the new vaccine technology. They mapped the virus genome months after it was detected. Those vaccines send a messenger to make the body produce proteins that give us immunity. That messenger app was developed from cells taken from organisms in a lab, and that means yet biotech was involved with them too. It's been 2 years since Moderna was on everyone's radar. In the space of a year, they have gone from being virtually unknown to one of the hottest startups on the planet. There is no shortage of people betting against them, but I suspect they will keep their upward trajectory for some time yet. It was a very young company that only became publicly traded last year. They have a current market cap of $5 billion. But following the approval of their vaccine in December 2020, it could be as much as $156 billion. One of the biggest instances of this kind of AI is when AstraZeneca partnered with Novavax. Shares rose by 10 times once they picked up the new vaccine in 2019. There are 64% of drugs in late stages of development are being created by young biotech companies. The reason for this is because investors are very interested in their work right now. You're right. Let's take a step back for a second. Making vaccines is reliant on some groundbreaking science, including the Human Genome Project. This team of scientists has made a breakthrough in the understanding of this thing called genetics. They predict that it will revolutionize medicine. The research started in 2003 when they created a whole map of all the genes humans have. Proper research has only just started in the past 20 years, so we can't know for sure yet what each gene does in making us healthy or making us sick. It's been a slow process, but we've finally seen results in recent years that have opened up new horizons for medicine. What are the main advantages of biotech for medicine? Besides vaccinations, there are also supplements that the industry has to offer. These can be tailored for different types of patients. Looking in detail at the idea of medicine so far, it has largely been based around diagnosing and treating illnesses by looking in detail in people who have had similar symptoms. But as we know, everybody's different, and biotechnology can show doctors exactly what those differences are. This enables them to tailor the treatment specifically to the patient's genetics. Healthcare professionals call this personalized medicine because it's much more precise than before. It compares to the holy grail of medicine, and thanks to biotech, this is now becoming very real. It changes the way medical treatment is given. We all know from experience that some people respond better or worse to a medicine, while others just get unlucky and don't have any side effects. But with precision medicine, once the doctor has a reading of your genetic sequence, it's possible to personalize treatments based on what you need. They can tell you how specific medicine will affect you, so they know what treatment to give you. It's a really big step forward for medicine. It changes the way medical professions work by being more personalized. Drug companies now often include genomic markers with their cancer treatments. This is a number that doctors will compare to your own genetic code to determine how you might react to such treatment. Over 250 drugs are now labeled with genomic markers. This trend is expected to continue and become much more common in the near future. The price of human gene sequencing is getting less and less, which sounds pretty revolutionary. Although the process itself might not be straightforward for an amateur, an online search will show you how easy it is to get your own genome sequenced in countries like the USA or Denmark. It's just a matter of sending your saliva off so your DNA can be analyzed by DANT labs. If you want to see your genetic predisposition for different life-threatening maladies, there's a way. Just spit in a tube and wait for the report on your health risks to show up. Healthcare providers are working hard to get the cost of getting genome sequenced down to below $100 by 2025. Making it as routine and affordable as any other blood test will surely prompt a lot of competition among providers trying to offer the best genome sequencing for the lowest price. Alright, what is your opinion on the most exciting thing about this recent biotech boom? Share it in the comments. Thanks for watching. We hope you learned something from us today. If you did, give us a like. If you're not subscribed, Don't forget the bell icon on the right to never miss an upload.